Bastion! So, hello everyone, Faith here. And I'm going to be going and trying out, not really trying out, but I'm going to be playing Bastion for you guys. Now, this game was originally an Xbox Live Arcade game, and it was released on Steam for about $15. It also has a soundtrack that you can also buy for about $10. And there is a pack, I believe, that costs about $24. So there you go, all the prices from Steam. Big thanks to my friend Orion for getting me the game. I'm sorry, I'll get you something soon. And this game is an action RPG. Strange because I'm typically very good at puzzle type games rather than RPG games. But Bastion is somewhat of an exception because I like the aesthetic style of it.
To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived, when so little else did.
And welcome to the Bastion. So, the controls for this game are WASD and you use your mouse. So, left mouse is primary attack, right mouse is secondary attack, Q is your special skill that you equip. And as you can see from here, it has a very nice isometric view. Not really isometric, but I guess it is isometric. And it does some very odd things for a game. For one, this game has very weird resolutions. It doesn't include 1280 by 720. Doesn't include 720p for resolutions, but it includes 1440 by 900, which always was a little bit odd. One of the highlights of this game is it this building? No, it's not. One of the highlights on this game, though, is this building here. It's the customization building. You can go and equip various weapons, and you can customize them to your liking. So right now, I don't have the Kale Hammer equipped. What I have equipped is the Breaker's Bow, which I have upgraded with two target penetrations per shot, and 50% additional damage. And the War Machete, which currently has a serrated edge, and the Combat Handle, which is 100% critical hit damage. Now, there are various things that you can do in this game, like you could go and train up for new skills in the various, training sites for each weapon. There's also this distillery. For when you level up, you can go and give yourself, like, a perk. So right now I have Squirt Cider, which gives me 10 health, and the Fetching Fizz, which gives me, increases the range of me picking up stray fragments of the old world, which is used as currency in this game. So let's see, I also have available to me 10% critical hit chance, which is only available when I'm at full health, +1 chance to carry on if defeated, 100% critical hit chance, which is only available when I'm below 33% health. And the Cinder Brick Stout, which is additional speed while I'm defending, because when you defend, it is quite slow. So what I'm going to do is... And also, actually, let me go over here to show you this too. You can also change your weapons, so here I could change out my War Machete for something like the Kale Hammer or my Fang Repeater or something. And I could change my Breaker's Bow to something else as well. You can also change your skills here. So right now I have the Hand Grenade. I have the option of using Breaker Volley, Dancing Shot, Mirror Shield. I think I might use the Trip Mine instead. I kind of like it. Well, let me go and check what else I have here. Let's see, Squirt Lure. Hand Grenade. I'll either use the Squirt Lure or the Trip Mine. Yeah, I'll use the Trip Mine.
A bow and a machete. Every bit as effective as the fancier stuff.
Yep. So, as you can hear, there is actually a narrator in this game, and this narrator will narrate everything you do, literally. And before I leave for a level, now that I've actually shown you everything, I'm going to actually try and upgrade something. Unless I don't have anything to upgrade. Hold on. Yeah, I've already used this up. So I guess the only thing that's left is this. So I could go and upgrade for speed clip. Yeah. I'll go upgrade.
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
So when you upgrade, you can unlock the next upgrade. So since I don't have enough fragments of the old world, I can't get this upgrade. But now I have the option to nab an additional 50% damage or improved firing rate with a wider attack spread. So now that I have that done, I'm not going to change my weapons out anyway. And the narrator is actually this guy.
Sometimes a single look says it all.
This guy's name is actually Ruckus, and he narrates the entire game, and he narrates everything you do, even when you die, and he tells you like how well you're doing in certain points of the game. So right now, I'm gonna be going and doing a level for you guys, the Hanging Gardens. So I've already played through about the first 10 minutes, not really 10 minutes, first maybe 20 minutes of the game. I was just way too excited to go and play this game because my friend bought it for me as a gift. So now, into the Hanging Gardens we go.
Welcome him with open arms.
Oh dear. So since the narrator's gonna be narrating a lot, I'm gonna.
The Calamity took everybody after all.
Yeah. I thought so.
Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around.
That is actually really kind of depressing. Now, what happened here was the Calamity hit, and you're not sure what the Calamity is and what the Calamity actually did. All you know is that the Calamity destroyed the old world, and you're trying to recover from the old world by gaining fragments of the old world and putting them back together at the Bastion. These are done by taking the crests of the old cities and putting them in the Bastion to rebuild the world and stuff like that, so...
You don't much care to see him. Not like this.
Ugh. Everything in this game is breakable, unfortunately. So even these like stone statue corpses of people, they're also breakable.
These folks never saw the Calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close.
Oh dear.
Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife.
Oh dear. Huh. So no additional narration. That's kind of strange.
It was someone like him.
Oh my gosh, there's a guy! There's a guy there! Oh gosh, we have to get to him.
Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh.
So strangely enough, this game doesn't actually give you a pathway to go to. It kind of builds a path
It's
to
a
you.
snag or two trying to get to him.
There we go.
He ain't about to stop, no matter what.
I have to get to him, I have to
He's
get to
got
him.
so many questions after all.
There we go. I didn't realize that
Just
one was
ain't
right
got
there.
time for answers.
Oh gosh.
The Thunder brothers didn't make it.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna go and spill their ashes everywhere. Ah!
They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
That is scary as hell.
Nor did the bird boy. Didn't make it.
Oh no! This is so depressing though! Is there a way around here? Oh, there was a little bit of health.
The Jawsons. They didn't make it.
Oh no! This is a
Grady Sr., Grady Jr. They didn't make it.
This is actually quite depressing. Oh, he moved!
He survived.
He moved! So what's this? You can break this? You can just destroy everything and get money for it. It's pathetic and sad. Even though nobody will need it anymore, it's just... Oh. What's this?
Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
What? You're a sigil.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
Stop narrating so I can actually go and talk. Yes, I really love the aesthetic of this game. It's so vibrant, yet it kind of fits this kind of
The core
scheme.
survives as well. Kid does what he has to do.
Oh my gosh.
And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
Yes, yes we do. Come on, Mr. Survivor. I didn't think I was gonna actually get an important plot point during this video. Oh my gosh.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zulf.
Huh.
No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time.
Alright then, so there you go. As you haven't noticed already, the character that you play is the kid. I didn't really mention his name, but here we go. This is Rux. So.
We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Yep, so there we go. Now, you can go and talk to either Rux or Zulf about various things. So right now, these are all of the items that I kind of picked up. And these items don't really have anything to do with much, except that you could just ask them about these items just to find a little bit more about the story. So I'm gonna go and ask about the city
For
crest.
Zulf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east.
So there we go, there's the city crest. Here's a crystal barret.
We all lost
Barret.
loved ones in the Calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine.
Oh, that's so sad. And then here's this bronze spyglass that I found in Sundown.
Zulf offers to help me plot the Skyways for the kid. At least the Calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says.
That's great. And then here's the Ura sigil.
He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since.
So there you go, there's one level of Bastion. Now here's the monument, and the monument is where you go and you put all the cores from the cities that you found. So they...
Cores. They remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright.
So here we go. When you put a core in, these paths will appear. Or not necessarily, but at least these paths like this, these foundations will activate and you can
Well,
build
look
things.
what we have here.
So you can build various things. So right now I can build a memorial or a lost and found. So I'm gonna go and, plans for structure that chronicles. I'm gonna go and build a lost and found. So I'm gonna go and check here.
The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Yep, so there we go. So I can go and buy things here, sweet. So let's see. Ooh, getting the Bastion bourbon might be a good idea. Something heavy, an upgraded material. Something burnt. Grave Slasher, which is a War of Machete skill. Alright. So, Lunkhead Liqueur. 100% damage when counter-blocking with the Bullhead Shield, which is activated by using the shift, I believe. Or space. Yeah, I think it was... No, space was rolling. Shift is shield. Automatically retaliate when injured. This is kind of interesting. So I can buy things here. Cool. So I think since I've already shown you guys a level, I'm gonna go and
We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Alright. I am going to go and show you guys one of the training areas for the weapons. So, let's see, I've already done the breaker. I've already done the breaker barracks for the bow. So I'll do the windbag ranch. And then we'll close.
There's
out
always
here.
more squirts to go around.
So how this works is that to start the challenge, you're given a task and you don't know what it is until you pick up this, the weapon that's provided in the map. After that, you gain access to it and you can now use it. So right now, I have to go and kill all of the enemy squirts that pop up and such. So these buildings count as enemies, and so do these turrets. Ugh. So I have two ways of doing this. I could throw the machete by holding the attack button, and I can just slice it. So I'm just gonna do that. Slicey, slicey! There we go. I'm gonna go and take a Caelondia. I'm gonna throw the machete. There we go. Should be fine. You're not allowed to use special skills here, and even if you did, you couldn't restore any of your black tonics, because you have to spend black tonics to, Oh, this is tough. Because the second prize for this, you have to get it in a minute and 30 seconds, which I'm definitely not getting. If there's an easier way to do this, somebody comment to me. I think it'd probably be easier if I upgraded the machete as well. Come on. Oh, I didn't expect to hit that one. There we go. So there are 3 more enemies remaining. Where are they? Where are you, squirts? So if I was just a little bit faster. So by clearing the objective, you get prizes, and I got 3rd prize, and the 3rd prize was over here. And the 3rd prize was just something sharp, which was an upgrade material for the machete, so that's about it. So, if you guys like action RPGs and you like customizing such stuff like this, where you can go and upgrade your weapons and change them and change how you play, and you could there's multiple ways of clearing the game, as in there's multiple ways of going about clearing the game. So right now I'm going to see if I'm gonna go and get something. Yeah,
all it takes is some fragments and the Bastion makes it good as new.
So I'm gonna go and do that, and if Rux will just shut up for like a couple of seconds, I can actually do something. So I can get scumbag tip or alloy tip. I want this one, but I don't have enough fragments. Okay. So anyway, so this game is very good, and it has a very good soundtrack and very beautiful environments. I was really impressed with this game when I saw the trailers for it, and I really wanted to play it. And so far, my current impression of it is very good. It seems to have a very solid storyline, even though the way that the storyline is actually delivered is quite interesting. It's not given to you by cutscenes, it's given to you by narration by a third person. A witness and a survivor of these terrible events that occur to you as you play the game. And it was kind of different from what you're used to. You're used to just getting the story spoon-fed to you. You don't have to go and do anything special in particular to go and find the story. Here, you just go through the levels, you're given the story, but you're also given extra information from the items that you find in the various levels. And I kind of really appreciate that. It gives the game slight replayability just to find out exactly what happened and what happened to these people. So, I really sort of like that. And the customization is superb. The controls are a little bit iffy still because of the way the game is angled. I can tell you that when I tried to clear the breaker barracks to get the prizes for the bow, that screwed me over so many times. Oh dear Lord. I can also tell you that if you're not good with crowd control type things, you can't play this game. I certainly can't play this game because I'm not good at crowd control. I mean, that's why I have the trip mines in the first place, is because I can't deal with large crowds of monsters and I don't know what to do and I kind of freeze up when I start getting hurt. That's why I can't play action games. This is why I play puzzle games all the time. But regardless, I would, if we were giving games a rating, so far my first impression of the game is I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. But of course, that can always change. This is just a first impression, so thanks again to my great buddy Orion for buying me the game. I love you, man. And I'll see you guys later. Off to go and see the world!